Class, today we are going to learn about the fractions today. We have already learned about the fraction in class 6th. Now, first the question is, what is fraction? This is nothing new. We have learned it already in the class 6. We all knew that fraction is a part of whole. Now, what does that mean? Suppose I write 1 upon 2. What does it mean? If there is a square and we divide it in two equal parts, this part is 1 upon 2 and this part is 1 upon 2. If I write 1 upon 3, that means 3 equal parts of something. I divided this rectangle in 3 equal parts. Now each part is 1 upon 3. Similarly, we can write 2 upon 4, 1 upon 7, 3 upon 8, 17 upon 11 upon 17 and so on. Fraction can be any number. Now suppose we take 1 upon 7. Here are the two parts of the fraction. This is the dash and the number above the dash is known as numerator. And the number below the dash is known as denominator. Now mostly students have confusion what is numerator and what is denominator. So remember it like that. D for denominator and D for down. So the number which comes down is known as denominator. We have learned what is fraction. Now we will learn about the types of fraction. First of all, we will learn about like and unlike fraction. Now what is like fraction and what is unlike fraction? Like fraction, fraction with the same denominator. Remember this, fraction with the same denominator. Example, 1 upon 4, 3 upon 4, 5 upon 4, 6 upon 4. Here we can see that in each case there is the denominator 4. That is, the denominator is same in the each fraction. So these fractions are the like fraction. Second is unlike fraction. This is so easy. This is the opposite of like fraction. What does it mean? This means fraction with the different denominator. Example, 1 upon 3, 2 upon 5, 7 upon 8, 11 upon 13. In each case there is the different denominator. Here is different denominator in the each case. So these are unlike fraction. So what is like fraction? Fraction with the same denominator, and unlike fraction, fraction with the different denominator. Now we will learn about proper and improper fraction. We have already seen like and unlike fraction. Now we will learn proper and improper fraction. What is proper fraction? Proper fraction, the fraction where numerator is less than denominator. Listen it carefully. Denominator is smaller and the denominator is greater. For example, 3 upon 7. Here we can see that 3 is numerator and 7 is denominator. Here numerator is smaller than the denominator. Second example, 8 upon 11. Here also numerator is smaller than the denominator. Next is improper fraction. This is just opposite of proper fraction. Here numerator is greater and the denominator is smaller. Numerator will always be greater than the denominator. For example, 11 upon 7. Here numerator is 11 and denominator is 7. That is, numerator is greater than denominator. After learning about proper and improper fraction, we will learn about mixed fraction. Mixed fraction also suggests there is a two part of a fraction. Suppose we write 1 upon 2. This number is complete in itself. This 4 is complete number. This is known as whole number. And this part is our fraction. So mixed fraction is the mixture of a whole number and a fraction. So this is known as mixed fraction. We will read it like 4 whole 1 upon 2. Now we will quickly learn about one more type of fraction, that is decimal fraction. fraction with denominators like 10, 100, 1000 and so on. The fractions with such denominators are known as decimal fraction. Now we will learn how we will change a improper fraction into a mixed fraction and vice versa. That is, a mixed fraction into a improper fraction. Now we have learned about the mixed fraction and improper fraction. Let's learn about their conversion. We will learn about conversion of mixed fraction into the improper fraction. This is a mixed fraction. How we will gonna convert it into the improper fraction? First, there is first step. We will multiply the whole number with denominator. Here in the example, we will multiply 4 into 7. What is 4 into 7? It's 28. Second step is, जो product है हमारा, we are going to add the numerator in the product. So if we see here, 4 into 7 is 28. If we add 28 plus 1, it is 29. So we will write it as 29 upon 4. Let's see another example. 5 whole 2 upon 3. We will first multiply 3 with the 5. It is 15. And then we will add 2 in the 15. This is 15 plus 2 upon 3. Our denominator will not change. Denominator will remain the same after conversion also. So this is the 17 upon 3. Here we can see that the final answer is improper fraction. What was the improper fraction? Let's have a quick revision. The fraction where numerator is greater than the denominator is the improper fraction. And here 17 is of course greater than the 3. Now let's see one more example. 10 whole 1 upon, let's see 13. So what we will gonna do first, multiply 13 with 10. It's going to be 130 and add the numerator in it, add 1 in it, and denominator will be 13. So our answer will be 131 upon 13. After learning about the conversion of mixed into proper fraction, let's learn about the conversion of improper fraction into the mixed fraction. What is improper fraction? The fraction where numerator is greater than the denominator. What we are going to do? We will first divide 7 with the 3. 3 2s are 6. Remainder is 1. We are not going to solve it further. We are going to leave it like this. So the number which is quotient will become our. So this quotient 2 is our whole number. This remainder is our numerator. And this will be our denominator. Sorry. Okay. Now let's check our conversion is right or not. How we have converted mixed fraction into a improper fraction? We have first multiplied these two terms, which is 6, and added 1 in that. This is our improper fraction, and here we have done the conversion correctly. Let's see another example. Now let's see another example. 19 upon 5. This is our improper fraction because numerator is greater than denominator. First divide 19 by 5. 5 3s are 15 and 4 will be our remainder. So what we are going to do? The remainder will become our numerator. The remainder will become our numerator and the denominator will be the same, 5. And this quotient will become our whole number. See again, after division, the quotient will become our whole number. The remainder will become our numerator and the denominator will be the divisor. See here properly, see here carefully. The denominator will be the same even after conversion. The denominator was 5 here and 5 here too. Now let's check it. Our conversion is correct or not. First divide 5 by 3. After division we will get 15. Now add 4 to it. Denominator will be the 5 only. This will be our 19 upon 5. That means our conversion was correct. Let's learn about the addition of fraction. We all know how to add the numbers. Now we will learn about how to add the fractions. We have learned there are two types of fraction, like fractions and unlike fraction. What are the like fractions? Fraction with the same denominator. Suppose we have to add 1 upon 4 plus 7 upon 4. Here the denominators are same. This is the like fraction. What we will do? We will write 1 plus 7 upon 4. This will be 8 upon 4. And now we will write it in the simplest form. We will always leave our answer in the simplest term. Simplest term, 4 to the 8. So our answer will be the 2. Let's see again what we have done. We have added the numerators. We have added the numerators only and our answer have come 8 upon 4. And we will leave the answer in the simplest form. So we have solved it further and our answer has come 2. Now see unlike fractions. What were the unlike fractions? Fractions with the different denominator. Example, we have to add 2 upon 3 plus 4 upon 7. What we are going to do? Do we add only numerator and leave the denominator as it is? No. We will first take out the LCM of the denominator. So what we have to do first? We have to first take out the LCM of the denominator. And I hope you all know how to take the LCM. I'll do it quickly. So LCM of 3 and 7 will be 21. Now what we have to do? What we have to do is make the denominator of each number, each fraction equal to LCM. Here what we have to do? We have to make our denominator 21. So we will multiply 3 with 7. 3 sevens are 21. And if we have multiplied 7 here in the denominator, so we have to multiply it in the numerator also. This is the rule. Whatever we will do in the denominator, we have to do in the numerator. And whatever we will do in the numerator, we have to do the same in the denominator to make the fraction equal. So here we have to make our denominator 21. So we have multiplied 3 by 7. And here we have multiplied 7. So we have to multiply in the numerator also. 2 sevens are 14. So this fraction has become 14 upon 21. Another number was 4 upon 17. Here we have to make the denominator 21. So we will multiply it by 3. Since we have multiplied the denominator by 3, we have to multiply the numerator by 3 also. So this will be 12. Our two numbers have come. Now our two numbers is 14 upon 21 and 12 upon 21. Now what we have done? We have convert the unlike fraction into the like fraction. Now we have the same denominator. So we will just add the numerators. It will be it will be 26 upon 21. And since it cannot be solved further, so we will leave it like this only. This is our answer. Let's see another example. We have to add 1 upon 3 with 2 upon 5. Here our denominators are different. This is the unlike fractions. So what we will do, our first step is take the LCM of denominator. So LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. What we have to do? We have to make the denominator of each fraction 15. To make the denominator 15, we have to multiply the 3 by, yes, correct, 5. And since we have multiplied the denominator by 5, we have to do this in the numerator also. Our 1 upon 3 has become 5 upon 15. Now do the same with the another fraction also. We have to make its denominator 15. So multiply the 5 by 3. Multiply the numerator by 3. Because we have multiplied the denominator by 3. So we have to multiply the numerator by 3 also. This will be 6. Now add 5 upon 15. Now add this fraction with this fraction. Just add numerator only. Now we are going to solve it like a like fraction, and that we are doing it from the class 4th. Our answer is 11 upon 15, and it cannot be solved further. It is already in the simplest form, so we will leave it like this, and this is our answer.